nice jab right there that really knocked Jake back. I think that's his most effective punch of the round. But then we see
right to your left, so
the right hand grazes Mike Tyson by Jake Paul. That would have been a good shot had it been on the chin. So Mike barely escaped.
Mike Tyson has revealed the truth behind his fight with Jake Paul, and it's as dramatic as fans expected. Known for his thunderous punches and devastating hooks, Tyson, who can shatter heavy bags with blows that sound like gunshots, surprised everyone by appearing unusually restrained in the ring. During the match, Tyson's legendary power was noticeably dialed down, resembling more of a sparring session than a fierce competition. His typically brutal style was swapped for a gentler, controlled approach, leaving many wondering what led to this unexpected shift. Tyson's revelation sheds light on the intention behind the fight. It was meant to entertain rather than deliver the intense destruction he's known for. By choosing a less aggressive approach, Tyson focused on showcasing the art of boxing while ensuring a safe and enjoyable experience for everyone involved.
Mike Tyson, people talk to. There's certain people that are just crazy, man.
Well, these people that think that he don't stand a chance against Jake Paul, they're like, this shouldn't even, like, because he's too old. I was like, I think you're crazy.
Well, they're definitely uninformed.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing: he is 57 years old. He will be 58 when they fight. He has had a long fighting career. He has been knocked out by massive men like Lennox Lewis and Evander Holyfield. You know, he's had a lot of blows. And he's also doing this very unique kind of training with electrical muscular stimulation.
Tyson's punches, usually powerful enough to make opponents rethink their life choices, felt more like light taps on Jake Paul's shoulder. This is the same Tyson who turned opponents into memes long before memes were even a thing. Yet here he was, unable to decisively handle a YouTuber with just 11 fights to his name. Naturally, fans were suspicious, and Tyson didn't leave them hanging. In a candid revelation, he explained the reasoning behind his subdued performance, and let me tell you, his explanation is juicier than anything trending on X this week.
Mike Tyson was right, and I was wrong. You know, you guys know the whole story about Shark Week, and you know, if you don't, I begged him not to do the Roy Jones fight. You're too old. I love you. I don't want to see you take any more punishment. So I set him up on Shark Week. He got paid good money. And he's like, you fucking... So he almost flipped out the last day and was ready to kill everybody on the boat because he had to jump in with all these sharks again in the middle of Florida. And he's like, this fucking asshole says that, you know, he cares about me and everything else. I've been fighting since I was 12. And he throws me in the ocean with a bunch of sharks. He was right about that, too. But he basically said, I told him, Mike, you're basically 60 years old. And he's like, you honestly think this kid's going to do anything to me?
Joe Rogan, widely regarded as the voice of modern combat sports, didn't shy away from sharing his thoughts on the Tyson versus Jake Paul fight during his podcast. Rogan marveled at the surreal nature of the matchup, a 58-year-old boxing legend stepping into the ring with a YouTuber-turned-boxer. He praised Jake Paul's youthful energy and the evident improvement in his boxing skills, but couldn't overlook the stark contrast in Tyson's performance. Rogan noted that while Tyson's iconic head movement was still present, his once unstoppable speed and devastating power were clearly diminished. In the end, Rogan concluded, Jake may have won, but it wasn't the unstoppable Mike Tyson fans remember. The fight, though entertaining, was a reminder of the inevitable effects of time on even the greatest athletes.
The fight was scripted. Everyone is talking about this on X, and the script was actually leaked on X a few days ago. Now this script has went viral. Let's see how accurate it was. The opening bell rings, Tyson is showing flashes of his old form, which actually happened. As soon as the bell went, Mike Tyson came out with that head movement pushing forward. Immediately he stalks forward with his signature bob and weave style. Now let me just stop right there. Even before I seen this script, that's exactly what was going to happen. Like, what else would happen? Would Mike Tyson come out?
Dana White, openly admitted it. Mike Tyson was right, and he and Dana were wrong about the Jake Paul fight. White had begged Tyson not to take the fight, while Roy Jones Jr. doubted Tyson's chances, insisting the legendary boxer was too old. Yet even Jones didn't believe Jake Paul could be the one to take Tyson down. In the end, Tyson didn't need a knockout to make his point. He stepped into the ring, collected his paycheck, and proved once again that when Mike Tyson is involved, everyone profits. At nearly 60 years old, Tyson didn't just fight Jake Paul, he fought the entire system and won. The fight served as a reminder that sometimes what's marketed as a greatest live sporting event is really just a high-profile payday wrapped in the guise of competition. Tyson's appearance was less about boxing and more about the business of the sport, leaving fans to reconsider the line between spectacle and substance.
Many are upset over the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight, with some people claiming that it was rigged because many people bet a lot of money and they lost a lot of money. Allegedly, there's this script that got leaked showing how the fight was supposed to go down between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. This was actually covered by World Star Hip Hop. So let's read this alleged script and see how the fight was supposed to go down. So round one was supposed to go like this. The opening bell rings and Tyson, showing flashes of his old form, immediately stalks forward with his signature bob and weave style.
Let's be real, you all wanted to see Tyson deliver one of his classic knockouts. But this isn't the Tyson of the 80s. Jake Paul didn't knock Tyson out, not because he didn't try, but because charging in on a 58-year-old counterpuncher isn't a risk worth taking. Instead, Paul played it safe, secured a win on points, and added, "I beat Mike Tyson," to his resume. Was the fight scripted? Probably not. But if it were, the writers might want to step it up because there was little real drama to speak of. Tyson walked away $20 million richer. Jake Paul added another win to his record, and boxing purists are left lamenting into their vintage fight posters. This wasn't a clash for the ages. It was a business transaction dressed as a fight, and the only thing that hit harder than Tyson's jabs was the payday. Mike Tyson just dropped a bombshell about his fight with Jake Paul, and it's fueling claims that the bout was more scripted drama than authentic boxing. Leaked details paint a picture of every punch, jab, and stumble choreographed like a low-budget reality show. In round one, Tyson brought out his classic bob and weave, while Paul darted around the ring like he was dodging responsibilities. By round two, Tyson landed a perfectly timed body shot that made the crowd gasp right on cue. But Paul, channeling his inner marathon runner, bounced back as if fatigue simply didn't exist. The fight's theatrical flair has left many questioning whether it was more spectacle than sport, with skeptics labeling it a glorified script rather than a legitimate match. For now, the debate rages on. Was it boxing, business, or just entertainment dressed in gloves?
The ring cautiously, Tyson lands a few jabs, but Paul's youth shows in his superior ability. Paul connects with a quick 1-2 combination before retreating. Tyson's timing appears slightly off, his punches a fraction slower than his prime. Round 2, Tyson comes alive, cutting off the ring more effectively. He lands a thunderous left hook to Paul's body that draws a collective gasp from the crowd. Paul weathers the storm, using his reach advantage to pepper Tyson with long jabs.